10. Nick, great to have you back with us. Everyone
We're
was
back.
asking about you. Where's Nick?
Oh,
Where's Nick? Where's Nick?
where have we been, guys? Where have we been? Ugh. Yeah, we've had a couple of live events, so we're off air for a couple of days. But we're back. We're back this week. It's Tuesday, so unfortunately we missed a bit of yesterday, but we are back. Um, and let's see how we hold up for the rest of the week. But yeah, this is all about the 30-day dedication. Sometimes a few live events come unexpectedly, as they did happen for me. I won't go into detail about what happened exactly, but a couple of life events you got to go. Yeah, all right. I can't make it today, but you stay dedicated. You stay the course, and we keep going. So Sam, thanks for continuing the journey with everyone.
No problem at all, man. No problem. But it's good to have you back with us. And yeah, man, day
Day
10
10,
already.
and you're
Feel like
enjoying it
time's
more than ever.
flying.
I can see.
Exactly. Exactly. Enjoyed yesterday's topic a lot in terms of the engagement and everything we went through, all the positions, how to be dominant in your position. So that was a good one. So, yeah, guys, remember any other topics you guys want, we'll try and cover as many as we can during these 30 days.
Yeah. What was the best question you got these last couple of days, Sam? Yeah,
Best
what's something that
question.
stands out?
Oh,
Because I
best
was on the
question.
stream a bit yesterday. I thought it was really good where everyone could kind of go through their position and see, like how to play each one. It was really good, I thought. But was there a question that
Yeah.
really stood out to you? Thought, oh, well, that question.
There was a question yesterday, which I think it was like, how do you balance, like, if as a coach, how do you balance um, winning? So, like, how do you find the right balance of like wanting to win every game, but also focusing on player development and
Ooh,
developing your players? So, how do you find that kind of balance? And I thought that was a good
that is an
question.
interesting one too, because like as well, and a lot of the younger players will know this. Like now, you pay loads more to play in teams and stuff like that. Especially if you live in the USA, live in North America, Australia. I think even in Europe, they're starting to charge a bit more to play in these different teams. And part of me thinks, okay, like, is the coach under pressure to deliver results, even if it's a junior amateur league? Because players are paying this money and they want to, the parents and stuff, they want to see a competitive environment, or is it kind of the opposite? And if you pay the money, you just play, and it doesn't matter about winning games or anything like that. This is always something that's going through my own head.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. And I think obviously, especially in this day and age, right? It's like you have to make sure like there's stuff out there where you pay for it, but it's worth it. Like it's you're gonna get something out of it. You're gonna you know improve. You're gonna develop. But and especially for players, I feel like players all they want is opportunities. They need opportunities. They want to be in an environment where people can help them because there's a lot of players and there must be a lot of talent out there, but they're not in the right environment and they don't have the right people to watch them day in day out or the right contacts. And we know it. Growing up, it was so hard. We're going to that trial, this trial, trying to make connections here, there, everywhere, and that is literally part and parcel of the game. So it's about finding somewhere where you can trust the people, and that the money you invest in it is you're going to get something out of it, whether that's getting better, improving, developing, being in that kind of professional environment, or also getting opportunities, which is something I think training effective. I think out of I've seen a lot of camps during my time. I've been to a lot of camps during my time growing up, and honestly, if I was young, if I was at again that from that ages of like 10 to 20, I would be straight joining a training effective camp, honestly. And I'm not just saying that, guys. I mean that. I've seen a lot of camps. Trust me.
We've seen it, guys. That's why we created it. 100%. 100%. And yeah, like, man, so that player development question, yeah, it's that one really hits. I think it's so common for a lot of players these days. How did you actually answer that in the end, Sam?
How did I answer it?
Yeah.
What I said was, if I remember correctly, what I said was it's about obviously because growing up, you're probably the same. Growing up, like whatever game I play, I always want to win. It could be Uno, it could be FIFA, whatever it is. Yeah, I always want to win. Um, but then obviously, as a coach, when you're dealing with like young players, especially during that kind of development phase, it's so important that you know as much as you want to win, you have to understand and look at the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is making sure the players are developing well, they're improving, they're learning. Because our goal is to make sure one, two, three, whatever, however many players we can to get them to that professional level and what we can do during that and what I can do as a coach to help them that extra 2, 3, 4, 5%. And that is usually enough to to get them to that level. So it's always yes, you want to win. Of course, you want to win. You want to install that kind of winning habit because being a winner is so important, guys, in life, anyways. But at the same time, you have to find a balance of okay, if we don't win a game, that's not a problem but let's learn from it. Let's
Mhm.
learn. Let's see what we can do better, and go from there. Really.
Yeah, 100%. The development is the most important. Absolutely agree, says Chris. Good to see you again. I have one question here from
Chris,
Ahmed. Ahmed Talovich on YouTube says, could you take a look at the player Riyad Talovic, under 19 Bosnia? He usually plays as a
Uh,
defensive midfielder. He's 192 centimeters. He's my brother. Do you have any advice? Riyad Tel Tel Telovic. Oh, do you want me to spell it?
Riyad. Yeah,
R
you
R
need to spell
R
that for
I
me.
J A D T E L A Lovic. Maybe we have some game clips today we can analyze. So good to see you,
Say that
Chris.
again. All right.
R
R
I
I A
J
D.
R I J A D.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
RIJAD.
Yep.
That's his first name.
Telovic. So
As
TELA
TELA.
Lovic.
L I C. Yeah,
Let's
have a
have a
look.
look. I'm gonna share the screen here, guys, so we can have a look together about a suggestion we've just had from Riyad's brother. Okay, let's see. Do we have any highlight videos here? See if we see any highlight videos. We have YouTube. This is what we're looking for, guys. Guys, the same process we're going through now is exactly what happens when a scout or a coach hears about a player. They start googling, who's this player? Where can I see some highlights? This is exactly what we're doing now. So let's see. Maybe this is something.
TikTok. We're analyzing a player right now on YouTube. So if you want to see what we're watching, jump on the YouTube as well.
Let's see if there's any highlights. Riyadh. I can't see any. What's Riyadh's brother saying? Today he has a game against Andorra. Yeah, we can't see a video for now. Do you see anything, Sam?
Do you know what? A topic that I don't see. I don't know. I've looked as well. I can't find anything. But a topic that Callum O'Keefe told us to do is to analyze the Republic of Ireland versus Portugal game, or no, Republic of Ireland versus Hungary game. He said it would be good to go over that game because he wants to feel that feeling again of coming back and winning.
I only saw the last minute of that game on my feed, so I didn't watch that whole. Did you watch that whole game or just the highlights?
I didn't. No, I just watched the highlights as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, like Ireland had to win that game. Hungary were going to cruise through.
yeah.
It's at home. Hungary were at home in the Pushkas Stadium. It's a beautiful stadium. Poor Hungarians, and man, Hungarians are hurting. I used to live. For those of you who don't know, I played in Hungary for 3 years. So I really feel for the Hungarians because they're good people, warm people, lovely people, and they love their football team. They're very patriotic, the Hungarians. So for them to miss out on the, I mean, do they fully miss out on the World Cup now?
I
They
don't know.
full,
Are they out,
are Hungary
guys?
out?
Are
They
Hungary
can't
out?
qualify anymore. Yeah, I mean, if they are out, it's just a shame, man. Such a shame because they're good people. But
Mm.
real shame. I don't know if we can share the highlights again. Yeah, just because like sometimes we get flagged.
Yeah.
So I don't want the stream to go down. I don't want the stream to go down.
Hmm.
Um, the best I can do is share this that's on my screen at the moment because it looks like some fan footage. Um,
You see that question on YouTube from Sarah. Nick, how did you find the cultural transition moving to Hungary?
the cultural transition moving to Hungary. Woo, great question. So I moved to. I'll just stop sharing the screen for a sec. I moved to Hungary when I was about 15. I just turned 15. My father, he worked for like the government. So I grew up living in Australia, and then 15 we moved to Hungary. I never been to Europe before. Never ever been to Europe before. Spent most of my life in Australia. Um, and we get there, and I'm excited. I'm really excited to go to Europe. I'm excited to see how it is a different way of life. So we get to Budapest, Hungary, and guys, it's beautiful. It's like a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful city. If anyone's ever been to Budapest, it's a beautiful city. Look at that. This is what it looks like. This is from the Castle District. Yeah, it looks just like this, and it's amazing. It's stunning. So first impression was like beautiful city. Second impression, as soon as it got a bit colder, it's a cold city as well. It gets cooler, especially around this time now, December. It starts snowing, and then you can do the ice skating and all that. But yeah, I think the question here was culturally how it was, and culturally, guys, Eastern Europe is very different from Australia. Eastern Europeans, you might be from Russia, from Hungary, from Bulgaria. Like Eastern Europe is a really different culture, something I wasn't used to. So the first 6 months were really hard for me. I almost thought we're going to pack our bags and go home because it was just such a culture shock. Like Hungarians, guys, are are a bit different. They're a bit. I describe Hungarians as they can be a bit cold on the outside, but once you break that shell, they're really warm people, really friendly to you. But they can be a bit cold on the outside, and that is very common with like a lot of Eastern European people. Um, so I had to adapt to that. I had to get used to people being a bit cold at the onset. In Australia, people are so warm. People are like, "How are you, mate? How are you? Good day." Like, you're going for shopping, and people ask how you are. Just a random stranger. Hungry, they don't do that. They just look at you like, "Well, did you just house? Did you just ask how I am?" So yeah, it's very different, and different things to learn culturally, but we got used to it after 6 months. We started getting to know the Hungarian people. Football wise, very different from Australia as well. Australia was all about a lot about more so about not as much emphasis on your technique, maybe a bit more emphasis on your speed, on your physical attributes. Are you strong? Are you fast? Are you tall? Are you big? Like this kind of thing. And when you come over to Hungary, it's just more about, are they technically good first? Do they actually have intelligence? Do they know where to run, where to move? So the main difference I saw between Australians and Hungary is the intelligence level, and that's very very consistent with if you come from America or you come from Australia, where football isn't the number one sport. You go to European countries, you have to get to know how people adapt, like intelligence wise. So your IQ is so important. That, in a nutshell, were the main differences about moving to Hungary. Yeah.
Nice, well said. Hello, Sudesi, Sesame Street Kid. Yes, my bro. How are you, man? Good to have you all back in here.
And yeah, back to Telovic. Telalovic Ahmed, his brother plays for the under-19s national team. He said, "Watch a game against Poland. He scored a goal. They make a penalty. Ahmed, we need to see some highlights. So when you got a highlight reel, send it to us. We'll review it. But yeah, we got to review it because Ahmed is also asking, who are the success stories? Do you guys have success stories? Some clients? 100%. You need to go to our Hall of Fame. If you haven't seen our Hall of Fame, you got to go. Got to go to that Hall of Fame, Train Effective Hall of Fame.
I was just about to say that. Hall of Fame, guys. You could be the next player on our Hall of Fame.
Ooh, Hall of Fame. I'm just loading up the page here, but that's where you go. Hall of Fame. Check out the stories we got there. A lot of success stories, a lot of also players of the week as well. And yeah, have a look. Champions League players, Football League players, professional players, they're all there, guys. They're all there. Hall of Fame, Train Effective. Google that. What else do you see, Sam?
Where did
Oh,
where did Nick play, Sam?
I get one. Oh, where did Nick play? Hungary,
Yeah,
Hungary, Holland, Australia. I played a little bit in Scotland. I played in England, Switzerland. A lot of different places. Sarah A also asks, are you guys agents? Ooh, it's a good question. So
good question.
go on, Sam.
So basically, we are not specific agents. We're not an agency. We run a football camp, right, to develop, improve players, but at the same time, we have connections all over the world. Okay, so we're not like your typical agents where they would try and get you to sign something with us with them, and then they're going to take a cut and take you to a team or whatever. We don't work like that. We look at players. We want players to come and enjoy the training effective kind of culture, join the camp, and then from then on, we help players. We open doors players. Take them on trials to clubs out in Spain, Portugal, England, etc. You name it, all over the world, to help start their career really. So yeah, hopefully that clears up the question in terms of agency.
Yeah, and Sesame Street asks, like a football consultant, like an intermediary. No, not in the traditional sense. We are like consultants, but we don't ask you for money for us to do consulting for you. It's kind of part and parcel. When you come to the camps, we have all these different opportunities. The elite camp is a big thing that we did. Elite camp in Portugal. We invite the best of the best from the camps, and best of the best from the app. Come to the elite camp in Portugal, and you play against big professional teams and things like that. So yeah, Sarah, you asked some really good questions. So if you want to continue talking, just DM Sam or I, but I'll drop my DM, my IG handle. It's at Nick Humph, and that goes for anyone in the chat right now. DM me on Instagram is the best one. There's too much stuff going on TikTok. Instagram at Nick Humph. You can ask any question you like. Keep the conversation rolling there. Yeah, and I think that's a warning sign, Sam. Like, we get asked this question a lot, like, do you need an agent? Should I work with an agent? Are you guys agents? First of all, guys, 99% of you don't need an agent. Yeah, that's right, Sesame. Nick Humph. 99% of you don't need an agent, okay? Like, the agent business is very, very, very sketchy, unfortunately. It's very sketchy. I myself I can tell you horror stories with agents that I personally experienced because I had agents. Sam, I don't know if you've had any dodgy agents.
Oh yeah, no, of course. You always try to get them dodgy agents who's trying to get something out of you for sure.
And I'm sure you've heard many other stories, other players that have had dodgy agents that really mess up careers. Yeah. Guys, if some agent DMs you or contacts you and says, "Hey, we want to represent you," a lot of the time they're saying, "Well, you need to pay me like $1,000, $2,000, or something like that. We're going to represent you. I'm going to represent you. I'm going to find you opportunities, but you have to pay this money first." Avoid it. Avoid it at all costs. Avoid that at all costs. Okay. Usually, the players that are really in that bracket that, okay, they can get a real opportunity now because their CV or whatever, like agents are not coming and saying, give me $2,000 and I'll represent you. It's I'll take a cut of your earnings. I can represent you non-exclusively. Guys, we're showing some gems right now. There's a very key term in agency world. There's exclusive and non-exclusive. Non-exclusive is like any agent can represent you. You're not locked to one. Okay. Exclusive means you're locked to one. I did a very like stupid thing when I was younger. Someone approached me and like okay, I'm gonna help you, but I have to represent you exclusively. So I could only go with this one guy. And I was like, so, when you're 17, I think I was 17, 18, I was like, oh, I just want to I want opportunities. I was like, yeah, sure, fine. I think I trust this guy. Like, he was actually a former coach of mine. So I actually knew the guy. So, and then, I did this exclusive thing. Honestly, I actually did get opportunities. I did get some genuine opportunities, but it was still like a bit shady. I rocked up to different teams. They like weren't sure if I was supposed to be there. It was just weird, guys. And I couldn't get out of that. I couldn't get out of the exclusive. So 100% non-exclusive. Oops, non-exclusive you got to go for. Don't pay money up front. And then, yeah, guys, if you want some advice, drop it in the chat. Sam and I will answer. But yeah, Train Effective's here to help, guys. So just be careful. Be very
For
careful.
sure, for sure. I've heard stories of players who've paid like five, ten thousands of pounds
Oof.
to an agent, and they ended up, for a trial, they've ended up going there, and no one's picked them up from the airport. They don't know where they're going. Like it's crazy, man. So guys, always have your wits about you, man. Don't be trusting these people. Yeah, it's really really important in the world of football because there's a lot of agents, in this football world that try and act like an agent and just want to get money and that's it. So yeah, just be careful. Hear that some ballers at academies are forced to use the academy's agent or they don't progress. Hashtag backhanders. Um, there is you do get like the kind of the academy agents where they probably represent most of the squad or they represent like half of the squad because I feel like once you represent one player in that academy, they will probably like you know speak to their friends and say, "Oh, this guy recommends me," but and then obviously the agent will reach out to the friend, and that's how they just build up their kind of network into the academy. So that's probably where you hear that from. But listen, there's probably a lot of dodgy things that goes on in football. There's a lot of politics. There's a lot of things that goes on behind the scenes that people don't see. So yeah, always just have your wits about you.
Yeah. Let's just keep on this agency topic because I think so many players in our chat right now and watching on YouTube, they get approached by agents. And it's like a public service announcement, guys. We really have to tell you if you've been approached by an agent or whatever, you have to be extremely, extremely, extremely careful because agents are preying on your dreams. Like they're preying. Like they know how desperate you are that you want to succeed, you want to play professionally, you want to do these things, and they will promise the world. And you many times, many times, it's just leads. It's a complete scam. It's a complete false promises. You've got to be so careful, so careful. And I think I just saw a follow up question. What was a follow up question? Like, how do you find a good agent, guys? That's also a very difficult question. It's very hard to find a good agent. Um, especially if you don't have a CV, if you don't, you don't have any big clubs or at least some reputable clubs on your CV, or like that's really hard. I think the best way that I've heard is just like let's say you play at a good club, good level, and maybe the coach played in the national team or the coach actually has played professionally, and that's usually a good sign because if a coach has played professionally for years, okay, and they really have experience in the game, they might have really built a network that they can trust. But even then, you got to be really careful because I hate to say it as well.
Yeah,
You also can't. I really hate to say this. I really, really genuinely hate to say this. But a lot of times, not a lot of times, sometimes you can't trust your coach either, because people are looking for money in this. People are looking for kickbacks. Oh, if I get you this player to the agency, then you have to give me like some money. So it's like it's difficult, man. So difficult. Just be careful, be alert.
Mm. There's a question here on TikTok from Macroland. What's the one thing which makes a player go far? Do you want to answer this, or do you want me to go?
It's not an agent, guys. Let me tell you that. First, there's a lot of things you need to develop before agency. Okay, go on, Sam.
um, yeah. So to answer this question, Macro, what's the one thing that makes a player go far? Obviously, work ethic. You got to be a hard worker. You have to have, you know, a strong mentality. Have to make sure that you have that kind of mentality to bounce back from rejection, to bounce back from setbacks, etc. Um, and also, you got to have ability. You have to have some. You got to be a talented player, and obviously that comes from years and years of consistent training and dedication to your craft. So I'd say those are the three main things, and obviously being in the right environment, okay, to make sure that you're able to be seen to be in that kind of professional setup. Be delusional, believe in yourself. Facts. Listen. You got to tell yourself that I am the best player. Like there's no one better than me. You have to believe it in your. If you don't believe in yourself, and you'll be having that kind of that self that works. I agree with you. So
Yeah, well said. We also have one question here. Hey, Nick, Sam, I'm 21 years old from America. I got dropped from my college team. Can't really find teams here. Never played in academy. Is there a way back to playing for me? And if so, what steps should I take? He's 21, dropped from his college team. Can't really find teams. All right, well, let's break this down, okay? Scon, you are 21 in America, okay, and you're not playing college. So let's put that you got dropped aside and you never played in academy, because we can break this answer down in two parts. You got dropped from your college and never played in academy. So I feel like you're just saying this kind of to preempt uh, that you feel a little bit down in confidence. Okay, you got dropped, and maybe you haven't played in academy, so you don't feel like skill wise, foundationally, maybe you haven't, you're still underdeveloped. So we'll come back to that. Um, you can find teams in America if you're 21. I don't know where you're from, but there are teams all around you. There's there's Sunday league in every city, in every town in America. There's pickup games you can go to. So I'd say step one is just find a team. You have to play. You have to play. 5 aside, 7 aside, 11 aside. Guys, soccer, football, it's booming. It's getting more popular in America, in every part of America. It doesn't matter if you're in North Dakota or North Carolina, guys. It's gone. You can find it. So just find a team, any team. You have to play. Okay. Um, you have to play. So just find it. Okay. And then secondly, yeah, if you get dropped, if you never played an academy, what would you say to this, Sam?
again, this is all part of football. This is all part of football. Like it's so important to never get disheartened just because I don't know one manager or one team like said, all right, we're going to drop you. That doesn't mean you're not good enough. That doesn't mean you if you go to another team that you won't be successful. So never get disheartened if you get dropped by a team or a manager. That's part of football. There's a million teams out there, guys. There's so many teams out there all around the world. Whether you can go find another team, and trust me, you will go and be successful. But it's about how you kind of bounce back from it and how you set yourself in terms of set yourself that kind of target of like, all right, that's fine, no problem. This guy doesn't like me, but the next team I go to, he's gonna love me. And listen, I've been there. I've been to teams where a manager might not fancy me. He's playing the other striker over me. Again, football's a game of opinions. Okay, so never get disheartened just because you've been dropped. And you're 21, bro. You're still so young.
Mm,
You're so young, man. So keep going, keep going. Trust me, because what do we always say? The cream always rises to the top,
yeah.
always. So yeah, man. Never get disheartened, bro.
Yeah, and guys, you got to enjoy it. You got to enjoy it. I know so many players. They're just in the constant. I got to make it. I got to make it. I get it. I get it. And you feel that pressure and that expectation. But the very first thing is you got to enjoy it. You got to look forward to training. You got to look forward to games. Oh, I can't wait to play football tonight. Okay, like so. If you're out of the team, first thing, get back in the team. Just love it. Enjoy it. I have football tomorrow, I think. Yeah, I do. Football tomorrow evening. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't imagine not training, not playing. No matter how, even if I'm 41, it's the best. So just enjoy it, guys. Enjoy it first and foremost.
Yeah,
You still feel
hundred
that way,
percent.
Sam?
That I just yeah, no, of course, of course. I'm still like, even though I'm, we're getting old. The body's not the same anymore. We're taking a few more days to recover. But you still love it. You still love it. I can't, like, honestly, if that the day I retire or the day I stop playing football, it's gonna be weird to adjust because it's something we've been doing for what 20 plus years. Growing up, just that's all you used to do. That's all I still do it anyways. So yeah, man. Like as long as football's a short career, so keep playing as long as you can, guys. Keep playing as long as you can. Trust me, because once it's gone, it's gone. Um, I saw something here from Sesame. He goes, check out the Eze story. That is true. He was
Hmm.
rejected from a lot of academies. So Berry Eze, he was rejected from a lot of academies before. Obviously, he got his breakthrough. I think it was QPR that gave him his breakthrough, and then obviously he's gone on to now he's a England international, plays for Arsenal, his boyhood, kind of club. So, guys, he could have easily gone the other direction after him getting rejected by so many academies. Going on so many trials, getting rejected, getting rejected. He could have easily been like, you know what, football's not for me. I'm gonna just pack it in. But he had that kind of mindset of that's just that manager's opinion. That's their opinion. I know how good I am. I know that I'm going to make it regardless. So, and he's fair play to him, and he's a wonderful player. He's doing great things now.
On that enjoyment aspect too, I'm just showing a video right now on my screen about. I found it a few weeks ago, and it's about a Rochester, Brighton, New York. Okay, um, there's like an over 60s tournament. Over 60s, guys. You got a 76-year-old talking on the screen right now with two new hips and a bad back, and they have this tournament that they're doing a 2-day showcase. They say, and you see these people over 60, over 70, just playing the game, and you can see the smiles on their faces, guys. So Sam, this is going to be you. Yeah. So fair play to these guys, man. I'm always fascinated by these guys or girls that a bit older, 50, 60 plus, are still playing. Because in Japan, guys, there's an over 80s league. Over 80s league in Japan. Have you seen that?
Wow, no, I've never seen that. That's
You've not,
crazy.
you've not seen the over 80s league in Japan? Oh,
Over 80s, that is
guys, is
incredible.
this cap? Am I capping? Am I capping on this?
That's why the
No,
Japanese players are always the fittest players.
I'm not. I'm not capping. This is look. Japan's over 80s football league. Yeah. So these are literally people over the age of 80 playing, I think, a full size game of football. Every player on the pitch is at least 80 years old. Guy can still pass the ball.
That's incredible.
They're doing the little warm up stretch. 80 years old guys. They're playing full size, looks like a full size football match. You got a 93-year-old goalkeeper.
What's your excuse, guys? They're 93 and they're still playing. What's your excuse? Come on, guys, man. Can't we can't have any more excuses.
93. You got the refs here, over 80s refs, I assume. Look at this. People also talk about positions. The guy is 93. He's like, I changed position to goalkeeper when I was like 60. So I've been playing goalkeeper the last 30 years. It's like, guys, you can always change your position. But yeah, there you go, guys. The over 80s Japanese football league. It's anything's possible. Anything's possible.
For sure. Question here from Yahya. He's saying, I play 90 minutes in a top team, but I sometimes feel like I'm not good enough. Why could that happen? I'll tell you why, Yahya. Because you are comparing yourself to maybe the other players in the team, and sometimes you might, not perform as well as them, or you might not be the stand-up player in the team because you're playing for a great team. When you play for a great team, okay, and you've got other players who are just as good as you, you're in a team with other great players, so you might not stand out as much. But I think it's more like a mentality thing for yourself, whereas don't focus on the others and just focus on yourself. Your only competition is yourself, guys. So when you wake up every single day, you want to be a better you. That's it. Today, you just want to improve and be a better version of yourself. So whether that's mentally, technically, physically, tactically, these four pillars, you're trying to improve every single day to improve and get better. So you don't want to look at someone else or your teammate and say, why has he done that? Why has he done this? Why am I not? Why do I not have, my shooting is not as good as him? Don't think like that, bro. Always think in the sense of you're the best version of yourself, and every single day you're on your own journey to improve and get better, and hopefully you'll make it one day. So try and change that mentality, and you'll see a big difference.
Well said. Well said. Lucas keeps asking, does your app work? Yeah, 100% it works. Guys, what do you mean? 3 million players use the app. Does it work? Yeah. Create lots of success stories. Hall of Fame, Train Effective, just search them. Guys, 30, can you see
Guys,
that?
I used the app this morning, and it worked perfectly fine.
Yeah. Open the app right now, Train Effective app.
So yeah,
Best app out there for footballers. Come on, guys. Come on. Ooh. US 12,000 ratings. Okay. Doing okay.
wisdom is called Train
What are,
Effective. Go on the App Store and type in Train
what are we
Effective.
saying here? The app is well made. Well, I'm just reading a review out. The app is well made, smooth. Lots of useful things to learn here. I honestly didn't really trust the app, but using the free version, it just yeah. Then I got the paid. So boom, you can use the app for free in the beginning, guys. Actually, you can use the app for free forever. It just limits the content. It's the best. Train Effective. Search it. Yeah. We have Sarah. Sarah's been asking a lot of questions about you. I think, I guess it's a woman's name, Sarah, but she's really interested in you, Sam. She's been really active in the YouTube chat today. Lots of messages. We love your support, Sarah. Sarah asks, like, who did you play for, Sam? Tell us about you. Tell us about your football career.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Sarah, for the support. Thank you for being in here with us. But yeah, a little bit about myself. Academy growing up. And obviously, I've gone into Cyprus, Greece. I played out in Portugal. Played in Iran. Where I'm originally from. Played with. If you guys know Mehdi Taremi, he used to play for Inter Milan. He used to play for FC Porto. Played with him. Top player who's doing great things. And then now I'm still playing non-league at Hendon. Yeah, so I've been around. I've been around. But as I said, football is the best. It's the best thing in the world, man. When you're waking up every day And I got training this morning. I'm gonna go train with the boys. Oh, it was the best. It was the best.
Yeah. You cut out for a second, Sam, but I think we got you.
Hopefully you got
Yeah.
me because I think someone called me. That's why.
Okay. Yeah, you love to play. We love to play. Can the app make me good to the point I can get scouted by Academy? Yes. Yes. 100%. I'm gonna load up a video while you get to the next one because I want to answer Lucas's question from someone who literally joined an academy and progressed higher from the app. So we'll answer that question. Who else do we have?
Well, what other questions we got? That was amazing. Thank you, guys. You are both so impressive. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that.
So
Um,
I'm just sharing it on my screen. So we have a YouTube video. I'm just sharing at the moment. So guys, if you really want to see our stream, want to really see the video, go Train Effective. Okay, Train Effective on YouTube. You can see the screen what we're sharing. But I'm just sharing right now a player, Jacob. He joined the Train Effective app in 2018. He started using all the different challenges on the app, and then he had 2 knee injuries, not just one, actually 2 injuries, but he made a remarkable comeback. Okay, and then he actually ended up making his Norway debut, under 19 Norway debut against France under 20s, and they won the game. So we're supporting Jacob. This is a perfect example of someone that's used the app and got far. Who was the other one? Am I thinking of Chad?
Chad came to our camp.
Oh, Chad's a camp
Yeah,
player.
he's a camp.
Yeah. Since we're on the what was it? Where does he play again? Genoa? No.
Yeah, he plays for
Genova.
Genoa. Yeah.
Yeah, Genova. So that was another example. That's more of a camp example, but I won't show that for now.
There's my parents' house in the campus. Where is it? Ethan, it's in Hemel Hempstead, so it's like 45 minutes away from central London. If you go on our website, all the information is there, and you can schedule a call with me. Any other questions, guys? Arda Güler. Is that the real Arda Güler?
Should we go over the POV from the camps and then talk to people about what's on offer at the moment? Because we're getting so many questions right now about camps as well.
Yeah, we are getting a lot of questions for the camp, so
let's go over it. Maybe Sam, if you want to narrate what's on the screen at the moment, but I'll play this.
Yeah, sure.
For the peoples, guys, this is what I'm about to play on the screen for Sam at the moment. It's a POV video. Okay, you just signed up for the camps, and it shows you in about 90 seconds exactly what's happening at the camps. You step off the plane all the way until you get to the actual camp, and then actually experience the camp. So I'm going to play it. Here we go. We pick you up at the airport here.
Yes,
back with you. Sam right there giving you the Train Effective shirt.
I'm trying to keep up. My one keeps lagging. I don't know why.
Oh, the video keeps lagging for you?
Yeah. So that's why it's difficult for me to keep up.
Oh, is it? Yeah. So this is it, guys. The gym session, the food was amazing. The last camp, West Ham Stadium, different stadiums, play against different teams. And look at the pitch, guys. Look at the surroundings.
Oh man, that pitch, the best. Can't have a bad first touch on that pitch.
No, can't have a bad first touch on that pitch. You're 100% right. Great pitch. go out in the field, people watching. It's the best. Yeah. Score a goal. Yeah, let's go.
See, that's what I love about the camps. You know, the bond the boys create is something that they won't experience anywhere else.
So yeah, it does say link in description to join our camps. Okay, Sam, give people the straight. Like we get this question so much right now. If someone right now is like, I want to come to the next camp, and guys, of course the camps like cost money. There's not a free thing, okay? Because we're paying for your food, we're paying for everything, accommodation. But how does someone be like, all right, what do I do now? Like, what do I do?
Yeah, so guys, if you're thinking, do you know what? I've always wanted to go to a train effective camp. Where do I go? Who do I speak to? You can go straight on the Train Effective website, so traineffective.com/camps. Okay. If you can't access it through there, go on Google, type in Train Effective Camps. The first link that comes up, it will take you directly to our website. When you go to our website, you will see all the information. You see all the dates, all the prices, what's included, etc. Obviously, Nick's got it up right now, but you will see all the information there, and then you'll probably still have some questions that you want to know more about the camps. You can either contact me directly via WhatsApp, and again, you can get that from our website, or you can schedule a video call with me, directly again from our website. So I can speak to you. I can speak to your parents. We can come and find out, the best camp which will suit you guys and the available dates that you're free, to get you guys signed up. Because guys, remember, right now as well, it's our early Black Friday deal. So it's for the first 10 people. So the first 10 signups get the biggest Train Effective discount we've ever had. Like,
Woo!
trust me,
That's
guys.
big.
First 10. This is Nick is massive. Like, if I was a player right now, I'll be jumping at this opportunity. First 10 players, guys. So don't miss out, because after this discount, the price is going to increase again. You guys are going to be like, oh, it's too expensive. What's going on? We told you now. Don't miss out right now. Believe me, because it's only for the first 10 players. So
Yeah.
we're trying to give back to you guys to try and make it, as cheap as possible to help you guys sign up as much as possible, because we want to see you guys all there. So yeah, go on the website, schedule a call with me, message me via WhatsApp. We'll get you signed up. We'll find the best camp for you, and then we'll make a lot of memories in the summer camp or in a camp next month in Miami.
100%. 100%. So just like what people have to do, right, Sam, is so I'm on the website right now,
Yeah,
and they got to scroll to the section. Well, I mean, of course, you can book right now.
you
Okay,
can book there. Yeah,
you can book right now.
or if you
You're
go
ready.
above and where it says apply now,
Apply now.
yeah, if you click on apply now,
You're gonna get the questions. Oh, okay. Here we go. We got the final questions call.
yeah, so then you can easily just book a call with me.
Yep. And guys, look, the slots are open for tomorrow, for Thursday. You got all these different slots open. So yeah, we got all that. It's all there. It's all that. It's all there. Just click there.
Yeah, guys. Hopefully, we'll see a lot of you guys there. We always have players who come year after year. You know, they know it's the best camp out there. So if you're looking to be in a professional environment, you're looking to improve, you're looking to become a better player, you're looking to make friends, for life from all around the world, and other people with the same kind of mindset as you and have the same goals and ambitions as you, and also to create opportunities to be in a train effective kind of the player database. And guys, once you join this camp, you will then be on a short list, or you'll be on the names for potentially getting an invite to our elite camp as well. So that's the only way you'll be able to get yourself on the list, is by joining one of our camps or by using our app as well. So yeah, man. Hopefully, I'll see you guys, a lot of you guys there.
Yeah. Go.
When does pre-Black Friday offer end. It's only for the first 10 players, and it's only this week, bro. It's only this week.
Yeah, guys, we do a lot of planning for camps throughout the year. We think, okay, when is the best time to run promotions? When is the best time to get players involved? We know that a lot of you, Black Friday is a big thing because it's like you might be considering to buy this or that or this. And we know like a lot of people have a train effective camp on their wish lists, Christmas wish lists. So we're like, okay, we're gonna make Black Friday, we're gonna make November the best ever. And that's why when Sam says we're only doing it for 10, you got to believe him. 10 best discounts, yeah. If money is kind of an issue for you, this is literally as good as it gets. So yeah, take advantage.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
And guys, there's options as well. If you reach out to me, we can come up with a payment plan. You guys don't need to pay the full amount all in one go. So we'll come up with payment plans to help you guys, but you'll still receive that early Black Friday deal. So take advantage of it, guys. Trust me. What is the Elite Camp? The Elite Camp is a camp we designed where all the best players from our app or from our camps, we create like a elite camp where we invite them all to the elite camp. Nix has got it on screen right now. Where they join the camp and we play against other professional academies. So we played against Braga and other Portuguese professional clubs out there, and the boys they done tremendously well. How many? I think we had about 8 boys maybe who
yeah.
have gone on to do great things, either scouted or gone on to play for their national side.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very, very successful. So if you're one of these players that are looking for opportunities, join one of our normal camps, either in Miami or London. You can even get scouted from there. So, but obviously, if you don't, then another opportunity can come about from the elite camp as well. So yeah, man, just there's loads of things, guys. There's loads of things. We are trying to do our best to give you guys the opportunity, give you guys open doors for you.
100%.
I don't live in London. You don't need to live in London. You don't need to live in London. We provide everything for you at the camp. We have players traveling from all over the world at our camps, from Hong Kong, China, from America, from Brazil, from Africa, from UAE, wherever you are in the world. We have players coming.
Mm-hmm.
If you have you got if you have if you want to do something with your life, if you want to become a professional footballer, these are the kind of sacrifice you need to make. Come out your comfort zone. Leave your friends for a couple of weeks. Leave your family for a couple of weeks. Go and chase your goal. Go and chase your dream. Put yourself in that environment. Because once you join the camp, we take care of everything, guys. You don't need to worry about where you're going to sleep. We provide that for you. What you're going to eat, we provide that for you. Your training kit, we provide that for you. So don't worry about all the external stuff. Just focus on getting your spot reserved, and then we will cover everything else.
Yaya says, I went to apply now on the web, but there's no option for the country Qatar. What does he mean by that? I went on the
There's no
apply
option.
now on the web, but there's no option for the country Qatar. What does he mean by the option? Oh, he went to the. I think I know he's doing a camp application right
I
now.
know what it means. Yeah,
What's
yeah,
he?
yeah. So there might be an error.
You can't find Qatar. Yeah, there are. Okay, we can see something here. There definitely are a couple of countries missing. Sam, I'll let the
Yeah,
team know now. Okay, so we'll.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Don't worry about it. Just put UAE for now. Put United Arab Emirates. And we'll fix the bug that's on the form right now because I can see it's not showing a couple of countries.
Yeah. How much do you have to pay for the camp? Go on our website. You'll see all the prices. Obviously, we have a 1 week, a 2 week, or a 3 week camp. You can stay longer if you want as well. But obviously, the 1 week one is the cheapest price, and then the 3 week one is the most expensive. Yesterday, you said something that you could take me to watch a match. Ethan, yeah, potentially. Obviously, because if you're looking to join a camp and to try and go and watch a Premier League match, the Premier League is only on in August, right? That's when they start the season again. So if you were looking to join a camp and then potentially going to watch a match, then the August camp would probably be the best one for you, just because it ties down with the Premier League matches.
Mm. Yep.
If you got you got to keep scrolling down, keep scrolling down. Yeah, I know a lot of. I get this one a lot of players, can't really find the dates and the prices. Maybe we got to change. Maybe we got to change where we put it on the website, guys. But you got to keep scrolling down near the bottom of the page.
Yeah, I'm just letting the team know, guys. This is a bit of an interesting one. We do these Q and A's, we do these topics we just really want to interact and talk to you guys. So in these situations, we see something, we're like, all right, there's something not working there, we're going to fix it. This is how Train Effective reacts. So you're seeing it right now in action, guys. We're a real group of people, real passionate about making you succeed, real passionate about making sure that you guys have the best experience possible. So you're seeing it in action right now. Player couldn't select position, couldn't select country, Qatar. Guys, we're doing it live action right now. This is Train Effective. I can see another question from Yaya, but maybe we'll just come back to that in a sec, because Yaya is really interested. Geordie says, what would you do if you're not sure how to feel about your current situation? And would that be the smart thing to do? I think he's talking about he wants to come to a camp, but he's not sure about his current situation. Yeah.
So, Jordy, let's say, for example, you're not sure about, I don't know, a certain date because you don't know about your availability or if something might come up. If you book your spot for a camp for a certain date and then let's say something comes up and, you can't make that date, once you let us know, we will always reschedule you for another date that you're able to make. So you won't lose out on the money that you've paid. So don't think of it like, oh, if I pay this money, then I can't join, I'm gonna lose out the money. You won't lose out on it. We will always reschedule you to make sure that you're able to join another date. Any other questions, guys?
Is the discount? Yaya asks. Here we go. Pound sign asks, how do I check the link? What's the link? Is it in your bio? Where can they find the link, Sam?
So in terms of the link, usually it would be on the chat, but it's not on the chat. But I don't know where you'd have to go on the link. I don't know if we have it on the profile, but usually it'd be on the link.
Yeah, I think. Hold on, let me just check the link that we have on our. Okay, so we have the link on our TikTok that goes to the app. So if you want to download the app, you can there. If you want to search the camps, like look for the link for the camps, just type in Train Effective Camps, Google, or traineffective.com/camps, and then you'll get all the info there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and you'll find the info that you need there, guys.
Yes,
What's up, Victor?
Victor.
Yeah,
How are you, mate?
Victor.
Hello, Pogba. Pogba Jr.
We have Callum O'Keefe. He's going to Australia. Callum was a former camp guest. He's always in the stream. Shout out to Callum. I remember you saying to train at 5 a.m. when the sun comes up. Is there anything else I should be prepared for, like the weather? So, Callum, in Australia, it gets hot in summer, depending where you go. So, the best thing to do if you're there in summer is just like train early. Don't like try and avoid the middle of the day because usually it's hot. So yeah, just train early. And you got family commitments, so that's why I said, try and get the training done before you got family commitments and holiday stuff, and it gets too hot. That's it. In terms of what else you need to be prepared for, no, I don't think you just get your board shorts on, man, your swimming trunks, because there's some nice beaches in Australia for sure, and pools.
Callum, take me with you, man. I want to go to Australia as well.
Yeah, guys. I I made a mistake once. I was in Thailand. Speaking of hot weather, I was in Thailand, and then I really wanted to train, and I think I was jet lagged, so I didn't wake up till midday or something. Anyway, I brought my ball with me. I brought my boots, and then I was in some seaside area in Thailand. I saw 5 minutes, 10 minutes walk away. There was like a futsal court. They love the futsal courts in Thailand. And then I go there, I jog there, and I'm already sweating. It's like 36 degrees, almost. The humidity was 80%. I don't know. And we just started training, guys. And I was doing a bit of an intensive workout, guys. I had to drink a lot of electrolytes, a lot of fluids after that because that was very hot, and it still stands in my head because I'm like, yep, I got to avoid that heat. I got to go in the morning or in the evening. Hot condition people, that's what you got to do.
I'm new here. Welcome, Pogba, man.
Sophia from we have a new person here. Sophia Cespedes. You're Portuguese. Hello. How do you say hello in Portuguese again? We were in Portugal for the league camp, Sam. We should know how to say hello.
Was it hola? Is it hola?
Hola, hola, Spanish. Guys, how do you say hello in Portuguese? We said hola, hola is hi in Spanish. It was funny when I was in Italy a couple of months ago. You had a lot of American tourists in Italy, like in Rome. Then these American tourists would come, and a lot of Americans know how to speak Spanish or basic Spanish, and they
Yeah.
come, but they come into the ice cream shop or whatever, and they say hola to the Italians. Italians don't say hola, but
uh,
they're mixing it up. American people, you're mixing up the, you know. Sarah says obrigado. So obrigado is thank you. I know
oh
for
my
sure
God,
it's like
it's
thank you.
thank you. Yeah, it's thank you.
How are you saying hello in Portuguese? Chat, you
Guys,
gotta.
surely,
Chat doesn't even
surely we
know.
got a Portuguese, someone that speaks Portuguese in the chat. I just say hello in Portuguese. Come on.
What is this? Chris is saying hola, comma start. This is Spanish, Chris. Sarah is saying,
Maybe hola is the same.
is it hola? Sarah's saying
I
hola.
don't know. Maybe I was right all along.
Is it hola? Hola, Hola. No, okay. Guys, the chat's not responding to this at the moment, so I'm afraid we're gonna have to Google this, and then we'll see who's actually right. How to say hello in Portuguese? Hola. So yeah, okay, all right, all right. Yeah, you're right, Sam. You're right.
Of course. Listen, I'm a man. I speak many languages.
Yeah, first touch. You did say you said hola like Hola. It's Ola in Portuguese. So yeah, good one, Sarah. Hola. Ola. Cultural differences, man.
Fala português.
Yaya says, "Can you not tell anyone about the Black Friday offer so I can get time to convince my parents?" Ooh, jeez. You got to be quick, man.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta be quick, bro. Honestly, I can't make any promises. If you want, Yaya, I can set up a call with your parents, and just give them that bit of comfort to understand the whole camps, and maybe that way that will make them move a little bit quicker.
Yeah,
Hello, Khan.
guys, keep saying hello in the chat. We love interacting with you guys. Train Effective Family. We love to say hi. We love to get to know people. So just say hi, drop an emoji in the comments or whatever because we want to shout you out. We want to say hello. So just make yourselves known, guys. Just say hi. What's up, Khan? What's up? It's Saboy Sa from Kenya. Yeah. How much time you got, Sam? How many questions have we got left in us?
I think we got, let's say, another Let's do the last three questions.
All right. Last
Last three questions,
three
guys.
questions. So drop your questions. We're taking the last three questions. I got one, but we'll let these come a bit, and then we'll get to one.
Yeah.
Oh, Raman, good to. Oh, Raman, all right. We don't need to spam, mate. We Sarah, that's a good question. Okay, the questions are definitely coming. I think I got a good one here. I think, and it's from Geordie. Geordie, shout out to you because you're here every day. How do you deal with the anxiety of not being sure the path you're on is not going to go the way that you think or wanted? So the uncertainty of choosing this path. Geordie, I think it's a very deep question you're asking. I think when you choose a path that's difficult, that's treacherous, that's unclear, it's uncertain how you get to a certain this destination that you want to go to. Okay, you see the top of the mountain and you start climbing, and then there's rocks and pebbles and ways you got to try and get past and all this stuff, and you really can't figure out the way to get there. It's just putting one step in front of the other, one step in front of the other. That's really what it is. Putting one step in front of the other, trusting your heart. Your heart. I know it's cliche to say. Maybe it sounds like what you hear in movies, but you really just got to listen to this intuition. Okay, we live in a world where right now we consume a lot. We're on this TikTok stream. We're consuming, looking for the next piece of news we can watch, the next game we can watch. Sometimes we don't actually take the time to really listen to oneself and saying, "Okay, I'm following my heart here. I'm not following my head. I'm following my heart." And as long as you listen to that inside you, then you'll go far because the heart will lead you to where you need to go. The top of the mountain for you, maybe that you initially thought, I'm going to be a footballer, pro, going to play in a World Cup. That's the top of the mountain. But then you start climbing the mountain. Actually, you see, actually, there's a different mountain over here. You get a viewpoint. There's a different mountain here I could climb, different mountain here. Oh, now I can see the different options that are available to me. You follow your heart and you trust it, and maybe you keep climbing the mountain or you venture off to a new one, but you don't see these options available to you until you climb the mountain and you see what options you have available. So that's what you got to do. You just got to trust your gut, trust your heart. What do you see, Sam?
100%, I agree
Yeah.
on that. And remember, nothing. If it was easy, everyone would do it, and everyone would be, at that level. You're doing something which takes hard work, which takes a lot of sacrifices and things like that. So it's not going to be a nice, clear journey. It's going to be a lot of ups and downs. But it's because you're doing something which takes a lot of work, which takes a lot of years to get there, and a lot of sacrifices. So just think of it like that's your long term goal, and then just set little short term goals which you're trying to achieve, and just keep taking them off one by one. Let me see if there's any question on TikTok that I see.
Training sessions for wingers. We won't count this as a question, but app. Go Train Effective app. So many. Type in winger.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we'll finish off on this question from Tariq. How do I start becoming pro at 17? So I think what you're saying is how, in terms of you need to be in a professional environment at 17, or if you want to try and sign a professional contract at 17. It's about, first of all, are you playing for a club? If not, then you need to play for a club. Doesn't matter if it's Sunday league, doesn't matter whatever it is, you have to be playing for a team. Are you in an environment where you have the right people around you, the right kind of connections? If you're not, then obviously you have to change that kind of environment to give you the best opportunity. In terms of your coaches, have you got a good relationship with your coaches? That's something we're massive on at Train Effective. The player to coach kind of relationship is huge. If you ask any of the players that join the camps, they can reach out to any of the coaches whenever, stay in touch with them to see how they're doing, to see their progress. All of our coaches are always there, one message away, speaking to our players no matter where they are around the world. So take all of that into consideration and ask yourself, am I in the right environment? If you're not, then that's when you need to make the sacrifice and say, okay, I need a change of environment. I need something new. I need something fresh. Because when you come out your comfort zone, yeah, things will start working, things will start ticking for you, and you'll be like, oh my god, like I was wasting so much time there. I've just come out of my comfort zone, and all of a sudden I'm getting this opportunity, I'm getting that opportunity. So yeah, I would say that's my best advice to you, and just to keep on going, bro. Keep on working, keep on, training every single day, and yeah. Lastly, believe in yourself,
Mhm.
bro.
We'll take one last one. I know you said there's the last one, Sam, but we didn't get to 3 yet, so this is number 3. The last question of the stream, guys. Thanks to you, this is from Hussein from YouTube. Thanks to you, I got into the Antalya Sports Academy. I'm 17 years old and I play matches for the under 18 team. I'm going to get the chance to play one match with the A team, with the seniors. How can I make the most of this opportunity? It's senior time, adult football. You've had this opportunity, Sam. You you get the call up.
Yeah, I remember when I was yeah, for sure. I remember when I was when I first trained with the Watford first team. When you had Gianfranco Zola was the coach, and then they just took like a couple of us from the under 18s, and they said, yeah, you're training with the first team today. I was like, oh my god, like this is mad, this is crazy. Like Gianfranco Zola is the coach as well.
He's a legend, Chelsea
Um,
legend. He's
but
my
yeah,
favorite player.
legend,
Yeah.
legend. I think what you have to do is just like
Sam,
literally,
what happened? So did you actually end up training with the first team at Watford?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I ended up, yeah. So I trained with them. I trained with the first team because obviously where we was at the time, the first team would train at the back and we would train at the other side. So they was working on something and they needed a couple extra players. So I was one of the ones that luckily got randomly selected to go. Um, and yeah, it was amazing. It was great. It wasn't for long. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't like a long session. I was only there for like half an hour, just helping out with the first team. But just to see what they was doing, and having Gianfranco Zola there as well was, yeah, it was really it was amazing. It was great. But I think
Was it
for
Troy
my
Deeney?
to
You
answer
play
your
with Troy?
question
You see
is,
Troy Deeney there?
yeah, yeah, Troy
Were
Deeney
you
was there
eyeing
as
him
well.
up?
Yeah,
Were you eyeing him up and
absolute
being like,
unit.
I'm gonna take your spot, Troy"? uh,
No one, no one was messing with Troy. He was like, he was the captain. He was just like, yeah, he was the boss over there.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, no, it was a great experience from myself. It was one thing that would stay for me forever. But yeah, I think how you should always perceive it is like, okay, I'm with the A team or I'm with the first team. I belong here. I'm gonna just enjoy it first and foremost. Just make, like, you're there right now. What's the worst that can happen? Like, you're there. Like, just enjoy it. Just play your normal game. Don't start doing things different. You're there for a reason. And play, yeah, exactly, because too many players, they get called up for the first team, or they do, and then they start changing their game and they start doing things differently, which is what they weren't doing before. But obviously that's because they feel a lot of pressure or they want to just show themselves a little bit more. But don't change anything. Just carry on doing what you've been doing, because that's the reason that you've got there in the first place. So that would be my best advice to you. Don't start changing anything. Just enjoy it and keep on playing your normal game.
Awesome. And guys, well, we'll leave it at that. That was the day 10 of the 30-day dedication. Big shout out to Sam. Sam, I didn't know that you trained with the first team. That was it was a big, interesting one for me today.
Yeah, it's one, because it weren't it weren't for too long. So you don't really want to. If I was training with them consistently, I could have said, but obviously I trained with them, But it was something I can tell the kids and the grandkids about.
I think it's the Premier. Were they Premier League or Championship at the time?
No, they were
Okay,
championship at
but
the time.
still, man, the Watford, huge club. Elton John watching
Yeah.
on, Zola watching on, eyeing up Sam. Is he the next striker for us? Can he come off the bench, make an impact?
Crazy. Sam, if I wanted to contact you for the camp, how would I talk to you? Yeah, you can contact me on WhatsApp. Um, if you go on our website, um, and then if you just apply, have you applied for one of the spots on the website? Because if you have, then I can reach out to you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I will reach out to you very soon, and then we'll start speaking.
All right, then. And YouTube, it's been great to talk to you today, Sarah, Chris, Callum, and all the new people in the chat as well. Toyib, Kai. Great to talk to you guys. So we'll see you guys